Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. I got to a card show this morning in Portland, Maine at the Fireside Inn. It's turned out to be a really good show. I go every month. I always get a lot of really good stuff. I went in with a budget of under $200 and I crushed it. I didn't spend even close to that amount, so I'm really happy, and I got some really good gems. Couple of interesting notes about the show. I showed up at 9 and there was what seemed like a very drunk man outside of the hotel. And there were some police cars out there, and he looked at me and he's standing there smoking a cigarette, and he announces, "Cops are here." And I was like, okay, thanks. And I went in and there were police, and something had happened. I'm not sure what had happened, but they were looking for somebody who had done something apparently illegal at the beginning of the show. So if you know, I'm curious, I'm nosy, let me know. And then they ended up coming in and apologizing to the organizer while I was standing there looking at his cards, saying that they had fixed the problem. So there were a lot of amazing tables, as there always are. And in the past, I've talked about the guy, the dealer at this show, who charges more than double value for his cards. And I've always speculated that maybe they're PC cards and he just wants to show off his PC, because he also has really good deals on vintage on his second table. And today, this table that is usually way overpriced was actually 50% off. Everything half price. And so I picked up a bunch of things and actually negotiated below the 50% off bargain that he had. And I ended up with some really nice vintage off of his table. And I spent money immediately, which I never do. I'm sort of against that, but I thought these prices are so good, and I'm afraid that somebody else is going to come and take these since it's early in the show and they're priced so low. So, and he didn't have the really top level vintage that he normally has. Like normally I guess he did. He did have a Yaz rookie priced half price. I still didn't pick it up because it's still, even half price from his prices, too pricey for me. Oh, and then there's this guy, I talked about him, I think at in my last card show video a month ago, where he's selling a counterfeit 86 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card for $200. And so I had heard that he's telling people that it's counterfeit. So I thought I would just ask him and see what he says. And so I said, "Hey, you got this Jordan rookie. I assume this is a reprint." And he said, "No, actually, that's counterfeit." And I said, "Wow, so why are you selling it for $200? And he said, "Because they sell. People buy them for to complete sets where they can't afford a $12,000 raw Jordan rookie. They will spend $100 or $200 for the counterfeit card." So there is a market for them. He's I don't know if he's created the market, but if you go on eBay, you can get them for a dollar or two. So if he's selling them for $100 or $200, good for him, I guess, as long as he's honest that they're counterfeit, and he is. So let's dive in to the cards that I got. I'm going to encourage you, if you're not already subscribed, please click subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notified of my videos. I do 2 to 3 baseball and sometimes basketball card videos per week. I'm going to one card show per month this year, doing a lot of random baseball card stuff. I just bought some 1950 Bowman cards. I'll have a video on that as soon as they come in the mail. Doing a lot of TTM autographs through the mail. I just got this Wade Boggs rookie autographed through the mail. Mailed it to him, and he sent it back 2 weeks later, autographed. Pretty sweet. I won't have a video about that specific one. I just did a Bill Mazeroski one on that. I'm not going to do a video on every return I get, so I'll just show those in other videos. So thanks for watching. I'm going to jump right into the photos from the show that I took, which some really fascinating stuff. 100-year-old golf cards, for instance, and then I'll get into my cards. This young guy in his 20s, probably, maybe 30 at the oldest, had an insane amount of vintage golf cards from the 1920s, and they're all PSA graded. And I asked him where he got them from, and he gave me this whole history of the set. He had an unbelievable amount of knowledge, a whole history of the set and who the best players were at that time. And he also had some more modern golf cards too. He said he deals only in golf, mostly in vintage. Like he had a PSA 10 Tiger Woods rookie card, which was awesome. But all of these were reasonably priced at like $45, $35, $55 for 100-year-old golf cards. For some of the time, Hall of Famers. So I thought that was really, really neat. And I'm not into Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or other non-sports collectibles, but I do enjoy seeing tables that cater to different types of collectors because it brings more people to these shows. And this is a 1990s and earlier vintage basketball table. I enjoy these a lot. And I don't even remember why I took this photo, but I'm still going to include it anyway. Here's a Mickey Mantle auto. I really, really like that a lot. Wish I could have afforded that. All right, so started off with the David Robinson rookie. Got it for $1. Charles Barkley 88 Fleer. I didn't have this one. It's in perfect shape. I got this for a few dollars. Then my friend Ryan, who he wasn't able to make it, but his wife took his son and daughter there, and he sent me these Tristan Casas cards, Red Sox minor leaguer, who has a very bright future. 2 Bowmans, Bowman Chrome and a Bowman base. So thank you, Ryan. Really appreciate that. His son gave those to me. His son was in the middle of making some killer deals with some dealers. Looked like a little pro. This is one of the cards I got from that dealer at the beginning. Blyleven rookie card. Not in fantastic shape, but this is one I can get autographed and slabbed at some point. Add to my collection. Frank Robinson, 1958 Topps, my earliest Frank Robinson by quite a few years. I don't remember which one I have right now, the earliest. I think it might be 63. So 63 Frank Robinson, off center, but great price on this. Joe Morgan Rookie Cup, in pretty decent shape. I don't remember what year this is. My vintage viewers will know exactly, I'm sure. Oh, it's a 66 Joe Morgan. I have a 68, I think. So one of the worst broadcasters of all time, but also one of the best infielders of all time. So I certainly appreciate Joe Morgan as a player. This Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you can see the crease right there, which significantly reduced this price. But for a 71-72 Kareem, very happy with that. It's in nice shape otherwise. And I had talked on a recent video about wanting a playing years Ted Williams, and this is my first. 1958 All-Star, Ted Williams Sport Magazine. And it's in pretty darn good shape. I think I might include it in an upcoming SGC order and see what kind of grade I can get on this. I've never done SGC before, so I'm going to send off some vintage. And then this is a really interesting one. The same guy who was selling the counterfeit Jordan had maybe, I don't know, 50 to 75 of these, I think it's 1966 rub off. They're like tattoos or stickers, and they're backwards because you put them down, I guess, on your skin maybe, or on some sort of surface and rub it off, and it comes through on the right side. And he had bought a collection from somebody, and it came with all of these. And so the fun part of this was, he said, that one's $25. And I looked up comps, and 25. I thought 25 was a good deal, but you know, at a card show, you just try to negotiate. So I said, would you do 20? And he said, no, 25. So I really respected that. You know, he's getting what he asks for. He has given me good deals in the past, though. So this one, I think he was just firm. Or maybe the initial price that he quoted me was the bargain price. I don't know. But I really respected that he just said, no, 25. So this is my first playing year's mantle. I think I have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure it was a 66. And it's an oddball. I love these oddball vintage things. There were so many of them back in the 60s and 70s and even the 80s. So those are the cards I picked up. Throw a comment in there and let me know which one is your favorite. Thanks for watching.